Match 4 is the men's singles. Let's give a warm welcome all the way from Sweden. It's Kristian Karlsson.
And all the way from China, please give it up for Ma龍.
Well, a privilege to be here through these World Championships, historic World Championships in Durban, and a privilege to be able to commentate, all of you to watch the greatest of all time whenever there's the opportunity to do that. Ma龍back in action, continuing a pursuit of this. He's created a few bits of history, hasn't he, in his long, storied career, but he's out to try and do something that no Chinese man has done and win 4 world singles titles. He's played Kristian Karlsson here, the Swede, a couple of times before. Goes back to 2012 where they met at the World Team Champs in Dortmund. Also met a few years ago at the Korean Open. Ma龍winning both of those. See if it's the same story here again today. Best of 7 games, as always, in the singles here. Familiar, I'm sure you, those who have been watching with us, will be familiar with that by now, but also conscious that we've got new viewers joining all the time here, particularly as you go through the World Championships to the back end of the events. That's something, of course, those back end matches are rounds that Ma龍is well familiar with as a 3-time former champion. 2015, 2017, 2019, 3 in a row. Quick word from there, Agawal here ahead of this one. It was a privilege to watch Ma龍, isn't it? Even at this point, because you wonder how many you're going to have left.
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, he is the GOAT, the greatest of all times. But I mean, it's been quite a few upsets here today in Durban. We saw Truls Morgard lose out, and a bit of a problem there for the Swedes.
How do we have blue? Which side?
Ma龍winning the spin of the coin. Yeah, can it be a case here of a better outcome for a Swedish player, as you say, that the big result of the days so far. The runner-up from 2 years ago, of course, bowing out, and a great story on the other side of it with Omar Assar here in Africa going through to the round of 16. But let's focus on this one, Neha, here. Ma龍, so far here, loads of narratives, of course, round him coming back into this. What have you made of him so far?
Yeah, I think the biggest one is the race to the world #1 spot, right? We saw the change in the world rankings like it happens every week. And it's going to be interesting next couple of days to see that if Ma龍can grab those points and get to the #1 stage, back where he's always been.
Indeed, a couple of victories, as we saw there already, without dropping a game. His opponent here, very experienced now here, Kristian Karlsson, the Swede, of course, defending the doubles title with Matthias Falk from Houston. Can be very dangerous, can't he, in singles as well?
Oh, 100%. And I also feel that winning medals, and I mean the gold medal for World Championship in doubles, can do so much good for your confidence. I mean, look at the last 2 rounds. He's been totally dominant. He's been in very, very fine form. And you're back to the World Championship, so you want to go back with a medal. And you can see the fan vote. I mean, I didn't expect that, guy.
Well, Special K is quite popular, Kristian Karlsson, that's the thing, and that's why he's getting a third of the vote. But of course, Ma龍, I mean, is there a more popular player in the sport? I'm not sure, but you can contribute there on worldtabletennis.com towards that vote, which is being won by the Chinese at the moment. 2/3 of the vote there. Karlsson can be, as we say, very tricky here. Ma龍is not quite at it, perfectly capable. Causing what would still be a seismic upset here. Ma龍, remember, let's say an outside chance of getting to world #1 at the end of this, a position he's been in, of course, before, over 250 career weeks at the top of the rankings, 256 to be precise. really the goal here is to try and win number 4. That's the big thing. The number 1 ranking comes with it, all well and good, but it's all about that for the greatest of all time.
First game. Karlsson to serve. Love hold.
Let's begin then our latest encounter here on round of 32 day in the singles draws. Sweden's Kristian Karlsson to begin here to China's Ma龍.
One love.
By McCree alongside Nea Agarwal to take you through this best of 7. As always here in the singles. A lot going on in that point.
Yeah, exactly what I thought. With that long surprise serve, a net cord hit. But Ma龍ending the point with a whooping forehand attack. Wow, a chole right there at the start of game 1 from Ma龍.
Let 2, 1. One, 3.
Yeah, be full of respect, of course. Ma龍knows all about Kristian Karlsson, been around a long time, the Swede. Know that he's got to be absolutely on it here.
1, 4.
Two extremely smart players here as well. I often wonder, Ma龍, whether his greatest quality right now is that kind of tactical agility, that knowledge bank that he's got. Oh, Karlsson very smart as well, the way he puts points together.
Yeah, and also the ability to make those decisions at that point, right? These are all very gutsy moves from Ma龍. Look at how low he goes in those forehand attempts and still knows that he can come back and retrieve. So much confidence.
Six, 1. Two, 6.
Jürgen Persson, of course, both players here have got former world champions in their corners as well, just to add a bit more luster to what we've got here in this matchup.
2, 7. Let 2, 7.
Oh, that's a lovely
7,
step
3.
around forehand from Karlsson. Look at that. How low, almost falling on the other side. Helps players to give in more momentum while making that contact.
8, 3.
I mean, this is so good, right? These are like drills that they practice day in, day out. Serve and a third ball attack.
Three, 9.
Awkward receive, he made it, but difficult for Karlsson to work any sort of opportunity from there, and he's comfortably adrift of the Chinese here, in and out of the second towel break. Going into the middle there. Going towards the back of the table respectively there, keeping good length. Marlon just able to go a bit deeper in the end. 6 game points.
Oh my God, what was that? Such a treat to the eye, so delightful to watch, and he wraps that first game. Marlon, so dominant.
In the end, in that point in particular, yes. 11-4 then for Marlon here. First game in the bank for the Chinese. Game 2 beginning here. Marlon off and running against Kristian Karlsson in a third career meeting between these two. Marlon having won both of the previous two, and a game up here.
Love 2.
Just a real confidence about him here. And generally that he, when he was asked about it, I think it was after his first match, Marlon, he was asked about the world title, going for it. And kind of believed him a little bit how he responded. He just said, you know, I don't know how many more times I'm going to get to play the World Table Tennis Championship finals. So in a way, if that happens, it's great, but I'm just pleased to be here, to be back, because of course he wasn't in Houston a year and a half ago. But it's an interesting answer from someone who's won for fun. For so long.
Yeah, wow, that's super interesting. I mean, are we alluding, are we guessing some things? I mean, he's 34. I'll leave it right there.
For love.
I mean, no one goes on forever. But he's still so good.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the Marlon from 2016, 2017, and the Marlon of 2023, I don't see much difference, do you?
Yeah, well, he's always dominated at his best behind his serve, and that's happening here.
Love
The idea from Karlsson. This is the problem, though, up against an opponent of this caliber. Already well adrift in this second game.
One, 6.
Oh,
7, 1.
how many times has he done that in his long career? Makes it look so easy. precision. Karlsson trying to respond with one of his own.
I mean, what do you do in such situations? I just feel for Kristian Karlsson there.
It's difficult here. Second game has been very one-sided. 9 game points against the Swede.
11-1 game to Ma.
That was a bit of a drubbing. Marlon dropping just the 1 point there. And that second game, 2 up now, rolling along. The greatest of all time. What is going on today? I mean, with these matches, with the established names struggling, Wang Manyu, the defending world champion, the latest to go that way against Hanna Hapanova of Ukraine, going all the way to the deciding 7th game. Wang has pulled through, but again, a lot of these matches, we've had upsets there, but also as well, here, you wouldn't have expected Wang Manyu. That's the quality in the sport right now, isn't it, in world table tennis on the circuit?
For sure, so amazing to see how close all these matches are. And then Wang Manyu is entered the round of 16.
Yeah, could play Nina Mittelham next. She's involved later. You can see the others who've gone through already. We already have that really enticing Adriana Diaz and Mima Ito confirmed for the round of 16. That, of course, is the bottom half of the draw. Got the likes of Chun Meng and Sun Ying Sha to come later in the top half.
Third game, Karlsson to serve, Lawful. Love, 1. Two.
Yeah, but I mean, guys, Sweden has also seen such good success now recently. Of course, they were dominant in the 1990s. Of course, we have Persson sitting there on the...
Yeah, kind of beneath our position.
Yeah.
Total legend.
Yeah, such legends. We have, of course, Jano Wallner, Jorgen Persson, Michael Appelgren, Peter Karlsson, and of course now the young crop doing so well, but unfortunately not in this World Championship. Always wonder that do they face that pressure knowing what legends they have, and you can see 16 of the last 16 points. Terrible. I mean, terrible for Kristian Karlsson, wonderful for Ma Long.
There we go. That's the run. Sweet 16 comes to an end there for Ma Long. No, it's a bit surprising. I mean, you could say Ma Long's a favourite for this, but you don't expect him to go and win. Jorgen Persson just trying to offer some encouragement here, former world champion. Don't expect him to lose 16 points in a row at this level.
4,
yeah,
2.
I'm sure Persson's been in this situation many times, and I wonder, what do you even tell Kristian Karlsson at this point? That how do you overcome this? What a difficult situation to be in.
Again, that's a good receive from Karlsson there. He comes back with such interest.
2-6.
So clinical. So well placed. Nicely done. Read that.
3-6.
Was able to be in position, Karlsson.
It's also hard to find these opportunities, and when you do, you want to make the most of it.
Yeah, therefore added pressure. Can maybe explain a few of the mistakes from Karlsson.
That was a very smart serve, though. But unfortunately, Marlon proved to be too good.
You've been able to say that a few times. Oh, that is absolutely delightful. I mean, it's such a good receive in the first place, but we talk about him being tactically agile, Neha. That's it there.
I have no idea how he did that. I mean, he was totally displaced, caught off guard, goes there and gives in a short forehand push.
I mean, even by his standards, that was ridiculous.
3-9.
Crazy good. I mean, Karlsson's such a good player. 21 in the world here. And he just can't stay close. Such is the quality, the creativity, the pure panache coming from the other end of the table. Surprised when he makes a mistake right now, Marlon. Hitting the heights here.
Nine, 5.
Maybe slow things down there, Marlon, because of course he'd lost a couple of points in a row. You could see what he was doing. He's lost another one. It's better for Karlsson.
Six, 10.
Wonderful serve. I mean, a lot of backspin right there. It's not easy. He's actually was slightly behind the table to get that one.
4 game points.
Eleven, 6.
Gets
Game
it done.
for Ma.
Of course he does. 11-6 for Marlon, and now just one more game needed to seal yet another round of 16 World Championship appearance. Might not be too long until our next match is up. Very experienced Romanian Elisabeta Samara, former European champion. She's got perhaps the toughest challenge in the women's game right now, taking on this woman here, Shasha Sunyingsha, looking to continue that pursuit of a first World Championship singles title. They go head-to-head next.
Vågar du lägga något? Om du ser, kan du lägga något kort i backhand? Varför testa något? Alltså om du kan komma in och lägga en kort i backhand istället kanske. Och sen sticka ut någon. Ja, bra. Kör vi på det. Kom igen.
Well, you can see there, Kristian Karlsson literally took person's share there, caught in a moment. I mean, I need a seat to relax, gather all my confidence back.
For the game, Ma to serve.
Just needed a breather.
Lovell.
This has gone by rather too quickly for his liking. 3 down. Karlsson to Marlon here.
Love 1. 2 love.
Fortune on the first point, but good play on the second here from Karlsson. Aggressive in his intentions. Yeah, taking it on even a little bit more now. Can't speak Swedish, but I mean, maybe that's what Karlsson was saying to him there between the end of the previous game and the start of this one.
Love 4.
Nice change of things here.
Just all gone a little bit quiet here, especially amongst the Chinese support. They've seen Ma Long here dominate so far. Managed to quieten them for a moment here, Karlsson, with the start he's made here to the fourth.
You can see how hard that was. That showed that no, I don't want to lose a single point at this stage. You know, I have my lead. Let me maintain it.
Four, 2.
Again, throwing in that fast long. He's just got he gets the balance so good, doesn't he, on his selections? Just varies it enough.
Yeah, I also love these slow-mo replays. It just shows how much energy, how much effort it goes into making those spins and attacks.
5, 2.
Nice punching backhand from Karlsson there. You can see Matthias Falk there in the stands, just making the gesture of backhand.
2, 6.
Out there to support his teammate.
Three, 6.
Yeah, it's the
7, 3.
Those little bit of a lacing of extra aggression here so far in this fourth game from Karlsson, bearing fruit.
Seven, 4. Five, 7.
Well, not what you really expected. The serve and the receive game has just been so deceptive for both of them.
Still a lead 2 here for Karlsson, but it's been better than that, of course, the way he started this fourth game. The lead is starting to whittle down, though.
6, 7.
Well, that calls for a timeout.
Yeah, I mean, he called it as much,
Time
I think,
out,
here as
Karlsson.
Persson. Karlsson, he wants to try and break it because he could feel Ma Long building something there.
Ja, kanske att du vågar inte behöver gå på farten bara kanske. Det är som det sista. Det är som vi snackade om, du gör slaget först ute i för. Alltså det, jag vet att du är snabbt ut efter kanske, men jag är klart det som inte hoppar ut lite. Kommer in lite bättre. Det är samma med fåran. Att du kommer in lite mer, okej? Och sen ut direkt efter. Ja. Du har varit med bättre. Alltså när du väl kom in ordentligt och så snabbt ut så du tar och vågar spela lite då så har du kvalitet på grejerna. Så inte fram att du ska satsa i egen på sidan kanske. Ja, det är det. Vi tar väl denna först. Och så ska du med. Kom igen.
So timeout has been used by the Swede Kristian Karlsson here, still leading by 1.
6-7.
Of course, it's a game that he has to win, so you can understand why he's done that. Can it really work out, though? Long resuming with the service. Oh, come on,
seriously.
come on.
Oh,
Yeah.
Look at his reaction. He was also like complimenting Ma Long. Oh my God. Whew.
I mean, you won't see it that way, Kristian, but that's a brilliant reaction. And there's no commentary needed there. You just simply look, and you know what's happened.
He's kind of seeing it now,
7-8.
slipping away. Kristian Karlsson was leading 7-3, I believe.
Nine, 7.
This is one of the many things about the great man. He's never out of there. That's what he's done here, even from a position you were alluding to. You would think, okay, Karlsson might take a game here. Other ideas. 7 of the last 8, 2 points away.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
that's very good. I think catch the edge on the way through, or the tape. Let's have another look. He apologised for it, Karlsson.
Yeah, he's also off guard and he hits it down the line.
Oh, that's a stunning shot. I mean, yeah, okay, it's caught a bit of the edge, but it's a brilliant effort.
Eight, 10.
For towel break, it will now be the last of this match. Two match points. Makes the backhand service there.
10.
Little junk serve there, not much on it.
Yeah, Ma Long tried the chop block.
Where does he go this time? Second match point. Yeah, they're going to go there again. Yeah.
10.
It's something you see Dmitry Ovcharov do this as well. It's just a no-pace serve there, and it's done enough twice there. Both match points saved. So, of course, now 2-point clear winning margin needed here. Serve rotating. Irritation here maybe a bit with Ma Long that he couldn't close it on either of those match points.
I mean, when you're
11.
up against Ma Long, how can you not expect him to play this? This is really his signature stroke. And he obviously does it when he really wants it.
11.
Oh, he missed that? Not very happy.
Play. Eleven, 12.
You can understand the frustration there. It's an opportunity for Karlsson. He's been closer here. In this fourth game, led handily, then fell victim to the recovery. He's digging here, trying to stay in the match. Fourth match point. Worked again.
12 all.
Long generally comes up with an answer to everything, but it was a deep push off the Little bunted service. He's got all the match points now, hasn't he, with that?
That's 12.
Gone through here. 4 match points Marlon has had. Now a game point here for Karlsson to extend this.
Oh, he's done it!
14,
I mean, that is
Game to
unbelievable.
Karlsson.
He puts the same serve again and follows up, and he's kept this alive, the Swede. He's saved 4 match points. And this one will go into a 5th game at the very least. 3-1 now to Marlon over Kristian Karlsson.
Karlsson to serve. Lawful.
So the 5th game here looked unlikely. 4 match points saved by Kristian Karlsson. He starts the 5th.
Love 1.
Sure here, you would think, to get a response from Marlon. Marlon, who had those 4 match points every time. Karlsson going to that backhand serve with no spin, setting up the point. Worked a treat.
2. Love.
He surely, Kristian Karlsson angered Marlon there. We'll see what is his response in this 5th game now.
Anger the dragon, and you can imagine what you'll get in response here.
Quite literally on fire. There you can see the fire, the heat is burning. The floor is literally burning.
Love 4.
Yeah, he's not messing about here, Marlon. He wasn't before, but you can just see here, there's a bit of irritation in these forehands that he's even in this 5th game. And you can understand that. For all that Karlsson was excellent in hanging in there. You know.
Love 5.
Oh, I hope he's okay. Yeah, straight up.
Are you fine?
Yeah, Karlsson, of course, over recent times had absolute horrible time with injuries. I did fear for him for a bit there for a minute.
Yeah, he slipped. He was pushed on the forehand side, slipped a bit, and then he just laid down on the ground.
Yeah.
Also a bit of like drop in the body language, right? He's down now 0-5.
Yeah, it's just that, just shaking out the wrist as well, because he had to put the wrist down to cushion his
Could you please continue?
his fall here. I mean, in terms of his, there were 2 semi-finals, or was it last season? The WTT star contender Doha against Gachina, where he had to withdraw from that, retire hurt from that semi-final with a hand injury, and then the European Championships in Munich in August last year. It was a neck actually in Doha, left hand in in Munich. And, they're 2 semi-finals for him here in another big match. Of course, this round of 32 here in Durban, the world champs. He seems okay. It's great to see. Good to continue.
Yeah, a bit of a crowd support back for him, Kristian Karlsson.
Lead back up to 5 here. Now, Karlsson does seem okay here. Good for him as well, carrying on. As I say, those 2 semi-finals last season, he had ridiculously bad luck. Those matches were not decided by any means at that point.
1-7.
This match might be coming close to being decided very shortly. Marlon on a mission here in this 5th game to get it done as quickly as possible.
1-8.
That slip going down on the ground could have also done a lot of damage mentally, right, for Karlsson.
Oh!
9-1.
There's the moment of the day and one of the moments of the tournament. Now he's just showing off, as really only he can do, Marlon. Ridiculous for everyone else, standard for him.
10-1.
It is exhibition stuff almost now from Marlon, these last couple of points. I mean, this was crazy good.
And they go into exhibition.
It is all over. Kristian Karlsson's participation in the singles is all over. Marlon's pursuit of number 4 goes on. He was pushed there to a 5th game. It seemed unlikely, but the response fitting of the champion that he is. Runs out a 4-1 winner and takes his spot once again in the round of 16 at the World Champs. Okay, let's hear from the greatest of all time now. Marlon speaking to us.
Congratulations on the win, Marlon. How do you rate your performance today?
恭喜马龙赢得今天这场比赛，您如何评价自己的表现呢？
我觉得今天自己表现还是非常不错吧。来这儿比赛今天也是第3场，我觉得一场比一场打得更好。
Totally, I think I performed very well, and especially today is my 3rd game, so I think so far so good.
And how are you going to prepare for your next match?
那您会如何准备下一场比赛呢？
现在还不知道下一场的对手是谁，但我相信，比赛一定会一场比一场更艰难。我也希望自己能够用最好的状态去面对比赛吧。
For now, I don't know who I'm gonna be up against yet, but I think the competition will get tougher and tougher. But I will try my best to win the next match.
Congratulations once again, and all the best for your next match.
谢谢马龙，祝你下一场成功。
Yeah, pleased with that Marlon here, continuing his path through the draw here. The